Have you ever wondered what stops a government from making any rule it pleases, or what ensures that the laws we live by are fair and just? What is the invisible hand guiding the very creation of legal norms? Constitutionalism plays a fundamental role in creating law by establishing the supreme legal framework and principles that govern a state, thereby defining the legitimate boundaries and methods for all subsequent lawmaking. It ensures that legislative actions are not arbitrary but are instead rooted in a higher, more enduring set of rules. At its core, constitutionalism is the idea that government power is derived from and limited by a constitution. This constitution serves as the foundational, supreme law, outlining the structure of government, distributing powers among different branches like the legislature, executive, and judiciary, and crucially, enumerating the rights and liberties of citizens. The why behind this is to prevent tyranny and ensure stable governance. For example, a constitution typically establishes a separation of powers, meaning that the body responsible for making laws, often a parliament or Congress, has its authority explicitly defined, preventing it from overstepping into judicial or executive functions. This foundational document creates the very arteries through which law can flow, dictating how new statutes are enacted and what they can legitimately address. Practically, this means that any law created by a legislative body must conform to the provisions of the Constitution. If a law is challenged and found to violate constitutional principles, it can be declared unconstitutional and therefore void. This process, often through judicial review, acts as a crucial check, compelling lawmakers to operate strictly within the prescribed constitutional boundaries. It guides the how-to of lawmaking, ensuring that every new piece of legislation respects the established order and the rights it protects. One particularly insightful detail of constitutionalism is the concept of entrenched rights. These are fundamental rights, like freedom of speech or due process, that are explicitly enshrined in the Constitution and are often more difficult to amend or repeal than ordinary laws. This entrenchment elevates certain principles beyond the reach of simple legislative majorities, acting as a permanent barrier against popular impulses that might otherwise erode essential liberties. This also provides stability and predictability within the legal system, fostering trust and long-term societal well-being. Ultimately, constitutionalism serves as the foundational blueprint for a just legal system, not only dictating the legitimate process of law creation but also ensuring that all laws uphold core principles like limited government, the rule of law, and the protection of individual rights. It establishes a robust and enduring framework that prevents arbitrary power and promotes a stable, predictable, and fair society for everyone.